The Polight, and we're now in BP's Kitchen. And we got a special segment for you guys for BP's Kitchen featuring the one and only Miss Guyana. Guess which wife's mom this is? So we got the Guyanese mama. She be making us all sorts of Caribbean dishes in the house, right? And now we got her converted to our vegan lifestyle. So she's just been making a transition and adopting just some different ingredients, because most ingredients she used anyway was already in conformity, because you know a lot of the Caribbean people use amazing spices anyway to make their food. But it was the flour. So we got kamut and spelt flour at our disposal. And right now she's using this spelt flour right here. We done ran through the kamut flour. We throw away the bag, but we got kamut and spelt flour here mixed. And we got sea moss. We're gonna talk about why we put the sea moss here. Okay, it has a nice amount of potassium in there, which is something that relaxes the blood vessels. All right, so that's good. That makes us get that black power when we wake up early in the morning as brothers. You know what I'm saying? But it also increases the vitality of women, because there's a lot of talk of impotency for men, but we don't realize that the sisters also get impotent, or it'd be hard for them to, like you say, get wet, all right? Or that they go through early menopause, all right? So sea moss helps with that. Plus, it's high in a bunch of minerals, okay? We know the human body needs 102 minerals. Hold on right here, we need to get some of that. We getting pink salt. So it's a blessing to have my beautiful mother-in-law down with the vegan gang and converting this, because I don't know. I was about to just go AWOL, because if I can eat no more ROTI, I just have to tell you vegan mode, kicks my behind. You know what I'm saying? I'm blurting out my own words real quick. So we mixing sea moss into the spelt flour. It's gonna give it a nice, subtle seafood taste, right? A little bit of salt without using salt, because we add the sea moss in there. But we're really making roti skin to make our human body new skin. When you make bread, or you make skin, or you make tacos, you're making your body skin. You are what you eat, literally. So the flour is destroying our skin in the community. If you got bad skin, if your skin gets compromised, if you get bumps, be careful. Here we go. We got some Earth Balance butter right here, soy-free. Want to put some butter there. So basically what we're doing, we're converting the ingredients, because we didn't want to get the toxins. We didn't want to get the poisons. We don't want the white flour, because the white flour has no nutritional value. It's nutrient deficient. And it creates constipation. It gives you migraines. Just to name a few things. And it damages the skin. White rice and white flour attacks the skin. Anything that raises your glycemic index attacks the skin. Glycemic index means that there's a spike in your blood sugar levels. Okay, we're using our alkaline water. Which one is this we're using? 2 miles deep. Go ahead, hey, get that. Can we see that bottle again, Ma? Over there for this camera, 2 miles deep. Can you do me a favor, right? And can you just catch me while I'm doing what I'm doing?
I need to turn the machine off.
Okay, turn it off, So yeah, and this is extra virgin olive oil. You wanna make sure if you're cooking, you don't cook something with super high heat, otherwise the oil will denature. If we was using a methodology that demanded that we needed way more heat, we would use avocado oil, because it can withstand the heat and still maintain the integrity of its nutritional value. But because we're not applying that much heat, we can use extra virgin olive oil. When we say denature, by denature, what we mean by that is that you lose the nutritional value the more hotter, or the more heat. I don't even know how hotter is the word, pardon that. The more heat you apply to the oil, you can possibly lose the nutritional value. So that means that it's being denatured. So if we was applying more heat than we need to make these roti skins, we would actually use avocado oil, because it can endure that heat without compromising the integrity of the nutritional value of the oil. We're gonna get back over here. She's using some more alkaline water. The Guyanese, shout out to the Guyanese people out there. Shout out. But we got the vegan roti skin. Everybody started eating. I was pissed off. I said, yo, I gotta start this live so there's something left for me. Because I want to eat these skins. Yep, Aminette is guilty. And I'm like, Aminette, this is your mom's. Oh, I was supposed to say it. But this is Aminette mom's. You grew up with all this your whole life. Why you gotta still eat something? Let other people have some. This thing, oh, I know normally on the white shows they don't say, this is delicious before they cook it. But goddamn it is delicious. We gonna eat before, during, and after this demonstration. So, did we put the chickpea in?
No, that's it.
So, we make it into a very big family household, but you can take a cup of chickpea, right? We're using the chickpea because there's tryptophan in there that helps convert or make the body be able to produce serotonin, which later in the evening converts into melatonin. Tryptophan helps you get rest. If you're not able to get rest, guess what gets attacked? Your skin. So if you're having sleeping problems or skin problems, they're normally associated with each other, and it also helps relax your nerves. So we use chickpea. You want to get some chickpeas, soak it overnight so you get the gas out of it. If you don't do that and you boil it and then you start using it to eat, you're going to wind up with gas. People are going to be farting all day. So you don't want that. So if you soak it overnight and you leave it there, then you start using it the following day, what'll happen is something very special, which is you won't have to worry about everybody in their gaseous excretions, right? It's a family show. I didn't want to say the word shit. So, we're gonna actually put the chickpea inside of this dough right here. Ain't that some stuff? So she mashes the chickpea up. She puts cayenne pepper in there. She puts.
Season it to you like onion powder.
She puts the onion powder in there.
Sea salt.
And again, we want to add as much as minerals as possible. So if we're using sea moss, if we use sea moss and we use pink salt, and we use kamut and spelt flour, we got about 92 minerals that the human body needs out of 102 minerals. Normally, most people eat on a plate of food somewhere between 55 and 62 minerals out of 102. And when you're mineral deficient, your energies, your emotions is up and down. Like the stocks. Volatile stocks. That's how your energy is. It's too volatile. So you want consistency in your life. A lot of us, we have issues throughout the day and we respond to adversity in extreme fashion because we're mineral deficient. Women, your man can get a phone call that he didn't expect, and you can be so overwhelmed. Yo, I know I gotta be a woman that you're doing this for. You trying to cheat. Oh girl, you mineral deficient. We need to get her some sea moss ASAP. And brothers, you may think that your wife is cheating and miss what she's saying. She may say, stop acting stupid. You say, I'm not stupid. Who you calling stupid? And before you even let her explain, I didn't say that you're stupid. I'm saying you was acting stupid. You might be mineral deficient. All I'm saying is, when confronted with adversity, you might cry exceedingly, but if you have the right amount of minerals, you're able to cope better. When you grow insecure, you might be insecure at an extreme, but when you have the right amount of minerals, you cope better. So it doesn't mean that you don't experience emotion. It just means that you may be experiencing emotion at extremes. So this protects us. And again, that stress is not good for the skin because your skin is the largest body, pardon me, it's the largest organ in the human body or of the human body. Your first line of defense. So when you eat white flour, it makes your skin more permeable, which means it allows for microbes, germs, and bacteria to go inside there a lot easier. That's what white flour does. I'm gonna take you over to the information room. Can we throw the chickpea in there? Did you boil it up in there, right? Oh, there we go. We gotta catch this part. Chickpea infused roti skin, made with spelt and kamut flour. Come on now, talk to me. We kidnapped my mother-in-law, man. I'm like, yo, listen this. You coming with us. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't leaving you in Florida for all this talent. You know, Dr. Sebi said, yo, the only person that can poison you and get away with it would be your mother. That's what Dr. Sebi said, because he said they cook so good when we grow up. But the blessing is, right, when We deal with people who have open minds and hearts. Where my mom's here, she ain't saying, I'm not dealing with that vegan crap. She made an adjustment, make a transition. And I would even make the argument that a lot of the things that she has made with the ingredients that we use, this is not to sell you on nothing, it's even way more delicious. And maybe it's way more delicious because consciously I know that I'm eating a recipe to make my skin better. Consciously I know I'm eating a recipe that this bread, this dough, this flour will not make me impotent. Because obviously that would affect my skin, because obviously that would make me stressed. No. I'm going to give her daughter another baby because of this roti right here. I'm going to be super potent.
You need some water now.
Yo, we going to be in the baby factory after this roti skin, right? I'm going to be super potent and say this child is compliments of grandma. So when the baby come out, I'm like, yo, grandma got to name this baby because she's responsible because this roti skin take us a long way. There we go. So instead of popping those pills that's in them 7-Eleven stores and everything, just pop you one of these and you become money. Because that's what we're doing, honestly. We don't want you swallowing pills. We don't want you always have to take medicine from people. You can create your medicine in perfect combination. We put sea moss inside of this flour. You know how powerful that is to put pink salt and sea moss inside of this flour? Look at it. No one will have the stuff available to you on the site for way cheaper. We'll have that. See that? Look at that. She got the olive oil in there, rolled it up. Wow, look at that. Wow, don't forget we need you to do the clap thing. Don't forget, we need to clap. She does this.
I put it on the pan.
Okay, because she does this thing when she finish up, she just come over here and clap the shit out the roti, and then the roti just becomes perfect. And she got a magical clap she does, and then the roti just agrees with her, and it just does whatever she wants. Because I ate it and I was like, yo, it's almost there. And then she clapped it and it was perfect. Look at that. Extra virgin olive oil. This is dope. Panini. This is so cool. This is so cool. Look at that. Look at it again. Look at the strategy. We're going to put this in slow motion, AJ. Woo! Look at that. We should have a roti, rolling, wrapping competition. We should just go on the internet and give someone $1,000 that they can wrap these rotis quicker. We're going to go to the PowerPoint soon. I just wanted to catch this a little more, just one more time. Catch it. Let's get the zoom in. Let's do all you gotta do. How we doing out there? 1,000 people interested in this. And then the thing is, I just wanted to see how you people feel about it, because initially I was going to have the whole shebang go down. Like you was going to see the curry chickpeas, make curry from scratch, the spinach, okay, and also the squash, and put that in there and wrap it up and eat roti. Because every ingredient that we're putting in there is for a specific reason, but the skin is for the skin. Look at her. Come on now.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll it while I put it on the pan. So
Okay. Don't tell me my moms ain't got no skills, people. Yes. The hands of God, right there. Everybody, zoom in on the hands of God. Straight from heaven, those hands came attached to the rest of the body. Look at that, with precision. Only a woman's touch. Mine's look like the bottom of a shoe when I do it. Only home could do that like that. Look at that. Wow, look at that. That's what we wanted to see. That's what we waiting for. Homemade roti. When I was young, I used to always say roti. And everybody was always hit me back in my head. It's not roti, it's roti. You know, I'm from America, so I say roti. Maybe some fresh roti skin. Look at this. We want to see this thing cook. Woo, look at that. Love it. So, of course, you need the alkaline water. Right? You want to definitely do that. You may say, man, we at extremes.
Cook it on low, moderate heat.
Moderate heat.
Yeah. Because you don't want to burn it.
You heard Miss Guyana. Moderate heat. Look at that. Alkaline water. Don't think it's too extreme to use the water out of a bottle. Especially make sure it's out of a glass bottle. Don't feel like that's too extreme. That's not. That's going the distance because you got to take care of your family. Your family might have diabetes. Do not feed your family white flour if they have skin problems, diabetes, migraines, or constipation. It makes no sense. White flour is the culprit. It's only going to make those things worse. Look at that. What is that? What do you know?
You base it with the oil once you turn it over. So when you turn it back over, that side can cook also.
Okay. And the sea moss is kind of like almost a nutritional yeast too. So it's going to help you get that fluff without having to use no eggs and all that crap too. The sea moss works like a yeast. Irish moss powder, you can do that. So basically, that powder that you're looking at in this bag, the powder that's in this bag, the powder that's in this bag is from this Irish moss. So what I would do sometimes, I would have a boil the Irish moss, strain it, and use that water to make the skin as well. Irish moss. You boil this out, you strain it. This is extremely salty, so you're gonna strain it, because I still like to chew on the string. Right, so this is this with the powder form, Irish moss. And of course you want pink Himalayan sea salt. So what I like to do, I like to use black salt, pink salt, and red salt. And mix it all together when the finished product is done. Pink Himalayan, red Hawaiian, black volcanic. And just put it all together. Because I want to always get as much minerals as possible, so I want to make sure that my meals consist of 102 out of 102 minerals. That's what we want. Everyone always talks about vitamins, but they don't talk enough about minerals. Look at that. See, I would go over there and attempt to clap it, but then I would get burnt. I've learned my lesson, so now I'm going to just wait till it cool. I seen her clapping, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go over there. And I was like, ah.
It's gonna get too cool.
This is unbelievable, people. Never seen before footage of a vegan roti being made from scratch. Unbelievable. Then you know this is some Islander stuff, because ain't no American gonna sit here and just think of doing something like that. Only an Islander would come here to America and put down the murder game like that. Only when Americans talk like that, we be like, yo, son, you feel me? You smell me? That's how we talk. Little did we know, if we just got a little roti skin in between there, we'd be clapping the crap out these rotis and they'd be coming out even better. So, let me take you over here. Let's wrap around here. Let's wrap around here. Let's go. So, right out there, as you can clearly see, is me showing off the wonderful view. This has absolutely nothing to do with this stream whatsoever. So, let's get over here. Let's keep our focus, AJ. What are you doing out there? That's because my cameraman wanted to be out there. It has nothing to do with me. So, we got our line of alkaline right here. Roti skin tutorial. Thank goodness I thought I spelled tutorial wrong. Okay. We are literally making skin. The roti skin attacks your skin. Healthy roti skin will make better skin. When I say this, we're not only making roti skin, we're making our skin. Because our body has to go through a replenishing period where cells die and cells grow. But where are they getting the resources to create healthy skin from? You are what you eat. You are what you eat. So, if you don't create healthy skin to eat, you won't have healthy skin to live with. And the reason why we want to eat foods that promote better skin is because our skin is our first line of defense. It is our largest organ. And when we eat nutrient deficient flours, it makes our skin permeable, which means germs, microbes, and bacteria can find their way into the human body easier, because this is our first line of defense. People use masks to cover their mouth to protect them from these things. But then they take the mask off, open their mouth, and create an opportunity for all those things they thought they was defending themselves from to enter into their body. We gotta wake up. You're more concerned with covering your mouth than what you put inside of it. Pause. So, the flour you consume comprises your first line of defense. It comprises of your first line of defense. So I'm going to give you a long thing. I just want to make sure that you guys got some notes. So why are we using spelt and kamut? Well, for starters, white flour has absolutely no fiber. When you hear the word dietary fiber, that means that something has inulin in it. Inulin is a non-digestible fiber that sits in the small intestines until it gets fermented, and then the good bacteria in your gut is able to consume it. You have probiotics, which is good bacteria, and you have prebiotics, which is the food that the good bacteria can eat. The good bacteria in your body are very picky. The bad bacteria in your body, they're very simple. They eat anything that's not good for you, which is most things that we eat on planet Earth. The good bacteria is like, we want non-digestible fiber called inulin that they put on boxes as dietary fiber, and then they also have something called resistant starch. These are the two foods that the good bacteria eats. So white flour has absolutely no fiber. I said none. So why are we eating it? Watch this. It is nutrient deficient. So if something doesn't have fiber, and it doesn't even have the type of fiber that can feed the good bacteria, it's not water soluble, and it's nutrient deficient, somebody remind me, why are we eating white flour again? It don't even make sense. We're just eating it to eat. And over time, when you just eat to eat, you get sick. Then you look for medicine. But you will continue to eat this flour. I'm annoyed when people say, oh, you gotta wear your mask. And then they eat white flour. Drink cow's milk. Eat red meat. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Like, this whole thing is weird. You cover your mouth, but you don't care what you put in it. You guys covering your mouths are the liability that don't care what you put in it. You take that down, and when you lower that mask, you also lower your defense. Not because the mask is off, but because you're eating crap. So white flour has absolutely no fiber, particularly in this instance called inulin. Remember that word, inulin. It is nutrient deficient. It's the worst food to eat with skin problems. If you got skin problems, don't eat it. Because white flour, what it does have a lot of is it spikes your blood sugar level. So it has a high glycemic index. Which means it raises your blood sugar or your glucose levels. And you're producing way too much insulin. Insulin is hormone. It's a hormone. A hormone is instructions. Insulin gives instructions for your cells to open up their walls to allow blood sugar to come in so that metabolization can take place. That's another conversation for another time, but just know this. If you have skin problems and you're eating white bread, you are living in a contradiction because you're walking around saying, I don't want to have skin problems. And then you eat the skin problem. You consume the skin problem. No, you are one with the skin problem. That's a fact. You love skin problems if you eat white bread. Oh, I be getting migraines and headaches. No, worst thing you could do, especially your sister if you're on your cycle, is eat any white flour, any white bread, any of that. Because the headaches that you're getting is because of the white flour. Hey, baby, come here. Look at this girl walking. Get it. Come here. So, it slows down your metabolism. You know what that means? Whatever your body does to function on a day-to-day basis to make you more effective, that slows down. That's what that means. When something slows down your metabolism, your ability to digest food is slower. Your ability to think is slower. Your ability to urinate is actually slower or get rid of toxins. Your ability to undergo the excretion process is slower. When something slows down your metabolism, it slows down your ability to exist. This is one of the most destructive things in the community next to sugar. It lowers your immunity, gives you headaches, produces too much mucus. Your body has to produce more mucus to capture germs, microbes, bacteria, and viruses because it's saying for some reason this Negro's eating in a way that's making them more vulnerable and susceptible to these microbes that are detrimental to the body. So let's load up on the mucus so we can see if we can catch them. That's why your body will produce more goblet cells in the lung area. These are the type of things that go on. Interesting, right? So we picked spelt and kamut, particularly kamut because it's rich in selenium, brain power, and extremely good for the skin. And guess what? Selenium helps you sleep better. So when we put the chickpea that has the tryptophan in it, that helps in the production of the serotonin that converts into the melatonin when the evening comes, we just doubled up on our ability to be relaxed. And when we add the sea moss to it, that has a high amount of potassium in it, then the sea moss also helps our blood vessels to relax, and that's why we find so much vitality as men when it comes to our libido when we consume sea moss. So to put sea moss and chickpea inside of flour, namely spelt and kamut, these two grains are very powerful grains. The only other grains I can consider more powerful than kamut maybe, because that's an Egyptian grain, kamut, maybe amaranth and the Ethiopian grain teff. So spelt and kamut have dietary fiber. It feeds the good bacteria in your body. You've been breeding colonies of bad bacteria through your drugs, through your alcohol, through your refined sugars. And in breeding those bacteria, they are connected to your brain and your ability to produce serotonin, which makes you happy. So the bad bacteria gives you the intimation that, see you later. Go ahead, baby, do your walk. Do your thing. You don't need me to walk, do your thing. There you go, do your thing. Let me close the door, because I know you want to go to pool. She will walk straight outside. She ain't hearing that. Hey, baby. Hey, what's up? You saying hi? Take a look. You saying hi? Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, people. Let me wipe your mouth. Say hi, people. Say hi. You can go on the camera? You want to go closer? Say hi.
Don't take that phone.
Say hi. Go ahead, wave. Say hi.
Don't take that camera.
Say hi. Listen, baby, you gotta say hi soon. I'm in the middle of my lecture. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. She wants to.
She was doing it a little bit.
I know, she's like, yo, there's people here requesting things so much. I mean, come out here for that. So, spelt and kamut has dietary fiber. So this means that when you eat this, you don't have to worry about mucus being built up. You don't have to worry about destroying your skin. You're actually going to make your skin better. And also what you're really doing, you're feeding the good bacteria. Because whichever one you have more of, they send a message to the brain. And the messaging says, I love life. I'm happy. So if you breed a colony of bad bacteria through horrible habits of eating junk food, you breed a colony of bad bacteria that's connected to you via your enteroendocrine system with the cells that exist in the synapse as a bridge that connects your gut to your brain, and your serotonin is produced in your gut. And this is a hormone, which means it's instructions. So the serotonin gives instructions to your brain to be happy and send this message through your body. If you eat more bad food, you breed a colony that outnumbers the good bacteria. You breed a bad colony of bacteria that outnumbers the good bacteria. And thus, they have the majority rule vote on how you feel emotionally about bad food. Which in turn, you interpret good food tastes bad and bad food tastes good. That's those microorganisms telling you that. Yo, more alcohol. Let's talk chain. Eat some kale. Yo, when I eat vegetables, I just feel like I get sick. That's them doing it. But if you breed a colony of healthy bacteria, then the communication becomes, that soda's too sweet. Something about that rice just makes you feel uncomfortable. You start converting over. But it has to happen through habit. We're habitual creatures. So spelt and kamut have so much inulin, which is called dietary fiber. It is a prebiotic. Prebiotic means you're feeding the probiotic. Probiotic means bacteria. Once you put the right bacteria back in your body, then you need to find out how to feed them. This is one of the foods you can give them. Spelt and kamut flour. So when we're eating this food, we also want to work on our happiness, because sometimes you guys eat good food and it's depressing. Like, it's just not fun. So what we're doing is learning how to create opportunities where you can still eat the food that you love to eat. And it can be the foods that you grew up eating, but the right ingredients, so you can be happy eating the right way. We have to learn how to nurse our family back into health again. We have to learn how to feed and cure our family without necessarily giving them 14 pills to die slower. Because the hospital has not been prolonging life, they have been prolonging death. These are facts. So zinc promotes clear skin. It's a lot of zinc in spelt. There's a lot of selenium in kamut. And both of them are prebiotics. So you eat as much of this grain as you want and you will feed your gut. You eat too much of this white flour and you will have a gut. Two different things going on. This is going to create a gut because it's going to create the fat. The excess amount of fat, that adipose, gets pushed from behind your abdomen, called visceral fat, and it pushes it forward. And then now, all that weight causes your pelvic area to lean downward, and then now you have what's called anterior pelvic tilt. That's another conversation for another time, but it just throws your spine out of alignment, and it creates an issue at the consequence area behind your knee. So anytime something's wrong with your pelvic area, the first thing to go is either your knee or your ankle. Most times your ankle. If I know I got just an ankle problem out of nowhere, I know I got a knee problem. Because as a consequence of me doing the wrong thing in terms of my pelvic area, my ankle hurts. So some people always have ankle issues when they're trying to play ball. Always twisted, always falling, always cracking. Because they got anterior pelvic tilt. If you're walking around and we can see the back of your hands when you're walking, you're out of alignment. If you're walking around and your shoulders is in front of you like this, you're out of alignment. Your shoulders should be like this. But we live in a forward momentum community where everybody's always like, so because they're always doing that, everything's forward. No one gives a hell about their glutes or their lower back. So your brain shuts off the muscles that's back here and turns them off. If you don't use it, you lose it. And it just keeps the muscles on in the front. So everything's here because we want to show you everything that's here. We want to show you everything that's here. We don't want to show you nothing that's here. There's no glory. When people say, yo, show your muscles. No one pulls their shirt up and shows their back. Like nobody does that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody does that. Everybody goes to the front. There's no glory and show. But look at the line and definition down the lower back. Which it should be a beautiful thing to look at the line down someone's lower back and say, man, that's definition. But no one gives a damn. Everybody wants to see the front. Even when people say, don't talk behind my back. That don't make no damn sense. I want people to talk behind my back. Because they talk behind my back, they're talking to me face to face. We'll end on that note. I hope people think about that. Let's go back into the ROTI kitchen and we'll close out. Alright, moms, we ready to eat. Hey, what are you doing over here? Harassing mom. That's our job. She harassing her for some food. Look at this. She's over there reaching for some skin. She's like, Yeah, we see you. Harassing. We caught you. We caught you. Look at her. She wants some more. Look at her.
Thank you.
Look at her.
Okay, come on. Let's go. Out.
And you know what the blessing is, right? Man, get out of here. Everybody don't got ROTI skin for you. Come on. You know what the blessing is? The blessing is that we can feed our baby this and we know that she's going to be all right. That's the blessing, right? The blessing is no matter how much of this we give her, we know we're breeding colonies of very healthy bacteria that's connected to her brain. So when she gets older, she'll be more happier, eating better food than discontent. This guy so happy. Yeah, love you. All right, y'all. So that concludes this session of BP's Kitchen. I hope you loved it. I'm excited about it. Thank you for having us. And we're going to post this on Instagram as well. We're going to leave it on Facebook and we're going to upload it to YouTube just for people's personal enjoyment. Bye. Now you feeling it? You feeling it? Say bye. Yeah. Peace. That. A swoop that door. A Louisville. I'll close it out. You can reverse it for me. Man, y'all like this. That's what's up. That's what's up. Huh? Someone's coming? Yeah. Who the heck is that? Oh, my daughter, man. I was here wondering who's coming, right? Come here. I'm sorry I picked you back up. Come here. Come here. Don't do that. Oh, no, don't do the white baby thing. Oh, no. Don't do that. Come on. Don't do that. Bribe her with some ROTI skin, please. There she goes. Look at my beautiful daughter. Done got dressed up because she heard ROTI was in here. Look at her. Done got ready like she going to a 5-star restaurant. She heard there was some ROTI skin. She's like, where's mine? Look at that, Matt.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Look at her. Look at that. It's right there. She loved when grandma cooked that food, right? And look at this one. Look at baby girl. She want another piece of ROTI skin. You was a savage, baby. The only thing competing with that milk factory of mommy is the ROTI skin. Look at Matt. Smelt that ROTI. You a savage too. Get out of here, savage. Look at this girl. Shove the whole thing there. Take your time. Look at you. Ooh. I see you. Oh, you're licking your hands. Oh my gosh.
Is it that good?
It is that good. Look at her. She's like, this is why I learned how to walk so I could pull up. She's excited. That ROTI is making her dance. Hey, no, we're not doing that. There's no ROTI over there. Hey, get out the kitchen, girl. You're just doing too much. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come on, baby. Yeah. I'll see y'all later, man. My daughter wilding out. She right in the kitchen. You see that jokes and energy she had just now? That roti was good.
She don't play for her food.
Man.
Yeah, I got definition down here, son.
Yeah, for real, man. That's where it's at. She was dancing, right? She really loved that last piece. That last piece hit different.
She's smiling. She's like, ooh.
That last piece really hit different.
We can deal with that, right?
Be careful. She's
Be careful, baby.
going back. Yeah, she's going down.
Look at her.
She got it down.
She's super safety oriented. Look at her. She's like, no.
Go do some push-ups.
There we go. This is what you get when you make boys, and this is what you get when you make girls. This is all him right there. That's how he be rolling day to day. Turning the world into his gym.
She's going for more food.
She's definitely going for food. Look at her.
She's going to have a whole bottle of liquid to drink. And she just distracted along.
All she wanted is a little milk after this, and she's set. She's set.
One second.
Yeah, you was getting in those push-ups. They like what they see. You just get it in.
Where you going again?
Yeah, so let's give thanks to Aminette's beautiful mother, because she took the time out to help contribute to the stream, and a lot of people wouldn't do that. And she shared with us how to heal our family in the kitchen. So let's give much praise, love, and respect, and wish her much abundance for even being on this path. We all know how hard it is to get our parents to get involved with this healing process. It's one of the number one things we care about when we start this path. We want to bring our family with us. And we know the resistance that we get. You know what I'm saying? My pops is one of them Negroes. You know what I'm saying? My pops ain't trying to hear it. You grew up on it and you came out just fine. Daddy, I was gangbanging and I was locked up for attempted murder. That happened during my carnivore days. I think you don't want to use that as a point. You got to find somebody else to do that with. You feel me? So, life changed when you eat different. You less angry because the digestive process is a violent process when you're eating non-water soluble foods. You know what I'm saying? When you're eating that food that's hard for the body to break down, it becomes violent, and the violence becomes cancer, and the violence becomes diabetes. So we just investing in longevity. I'd rather leave the planet Earth quicker if I can leave happier. I do not want to live longer and accept arthritis and accept back pain. I don't want to accept that. The ammonia and the methane and the uric acid that's inside of the chicken that gives me the arthritis over time as it deposits in between bones. I don't want to deal with none of that energy. And I don't want to have to heal the people I love because they did that to themselves. They invested in an early grave themselves because they was addicted to the food. So I know this food is hard to come by. So part of the strategy is to make sure that we take the time out to make the favorite foods of ours and convert it over and make sure it tastes just as good. So there goes the recipe. We ain't keeping the recipe secret. Recipes and secrets go hand in hand. But we got the Holistic Mathematics class. I want you guys to check it out. Holistic Mathematics, brotherpolight.com. We're going to be doing cooking streams, cooking lessons for that course, but we're also going to show you how to make tonics, and we're also going to show you how to make your own pills, because it's a lot cheaper if you learn how to make it yourself as opposed to me selling it to you or you buying it from someone else. We're going to show you how to make it yourself, and then that way we ain't worry about this white man running down on us, because you make it in your house and I make it in my house, he make it in his house, she make it in her house. We ain't got to worry about nobody messing with us. So the goal is to teach y'all how to do it. So go to brotherpolight.com and get that in. Man, if you're getting friend requests saying it's me and it ain't coming from this page, you know it ain't me. Let's get over that whole thing. There's a whole bunch of fugazi pages out there. Don't worry about it. Hey, baby, there ain't no roti over here. You can knock that off. Knock that off. Get over there and get your roti skin. That's what you do.
Daddy.
Get your roti. What's up? Daddy can't hold you right now. Go ahead. She's like, yeah, I don't get help out right that much. Look at her. Now she on quiet. How you be wanting daddy to hold you and daddy got to be on the live stream, huh? Daddy got things to do. You always want to make me choose between live stream and you. There we go. We know what that's about. She wanted to catch an Uber over there to the ROTI. She just wanted an Uber ride. Look at her. Ain't gotta tell him. My man is like, yo, the perks of working for Brother Polight. This is my camera guy, AJ. He's the one that I was talking about yesterday that woke up around 2:30 in the afternoon. Y'all was supposed to have the stream yesterday. But he's super professional. He's super legit. Where can they find you, my brother? We got some thousands of people up here.
Cinematic Radio.
Cinematic Radio. For those of us that may struggle spelling cinematic, can you spell it?
Yeah, I don't even know how to spell it.
I don't even know how to spell it myself.
Like, nah. Hold up. I'm about to try. I'm trying to get this video right. S.
S? I thought it was a C. You know, his gift is in video editing and filming, people, so pardon him.
A little bit slower right now. I'm just trying to multitask.
Tell me the name of it.
C-I-N-E.
M-A-T-I-C. Okay, we got C-I-N-E-M-A-T-I-C. You said radio?
Yeah, R-A-D-E-O.
Yeah, we got radio in the headlock. It was the cinematic thing that might have took us for a spin. But yeah, cinematic. C-I-N-E-M-A-T-I-C.
The video gonna be uploaded in like 20 minutes.
She did that.
Oh, can you do the IG looking thing for me?
The IG version?
That'd be dope if you
Can I
can.
do like this?
Yeah, give me a YouTube version. That look nice though.
Yeah.
Damn. Maybe I'll just do it like that. What you think? Do an IG version or do it like that?
I do an IG version and I'll do a YouTube. I'll make two different versions: YouTube, Facebook version, and an IG version.
They say, yo, it's on your shirt. Cinematic radio.
Oh shit!
Well, I'm gonna tell you a story about my brother. One time I was in Brooklyn, right? And he was like, yo, Poe, you got anything for dyslexia? And I'm like, who's dyslexic? He's like, I am. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And it's just weird how you never know. Because he do so much brilliant stuff. It doesn't mean people with dyslexia is not brilliant. I have to stop these people in their tracks because I already know. The video goes up. Polight said, dyslexia, they're dumb. You know what I'm saying? So no, I just was like, yo, I didn't know you had that situation. So that was weird. You know, you be around people for years not telling you shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, so that was interesting. You feel me? But they closed a lot of doors on him in his life because he suffers from dyslexia. But what happened is they made it a suffrage. So they front on him when it come to going to school, when it come to getting certain types of jobs. If he wrote that he had dyslexia to let them know, then it's like, yo, you can't have the job. When you clearly can still function at the workplace, but they would cut him off. So to see what he's doing right now, big time, he done helps Stevie J, Jocelyn. Who's some other people? Fabio, right? You help Fabio with his film and stuff? Oh, yeah. Who else you been helping?
Los.
King Los.
You.
Well, obviously, yeah. Yeah. He helping a lot of people.
Sante Samuels, Deshaun Jackson.
Who you was working with yesterday?
Regular niggas.
AJ is not the, I mean, yeah, you know what? He said he wanted to invest in the chain. You might have to add that to your personality, man. You wildin'. Regular niggas. Hopefully them regular niggas is not looking at this stream. But yo, you could have set my handle, bruh. Yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know because, you know, just letting you guys know that you'd be surprised who's brilliant on planet Earth. You'd be surprised. And then you'll hear somebody got a so-called disadvantage, and those be the most brilliant people on planet Earth. So that's why I was shocked. I was taken by it because I was like, damn, you surviving on planet Earth and doing amazing things as an entrepreneur. All the while you had dyslexia, because I know they front on people who have it. And in ways that's ridiculous. You know, unless you're in the white neighborhood, then they give you all sorts of perks. You know what I'm saying? But when you're in the hood, there ain't no love for us. If we got any type of complication, they be like, nobody can work for you or work with you. You can't work for them. Get you up out of here. Thanks for the bread today, P. I don't even know if you're talking about stocks, if you're talking about this tutorial right now. But that's my world. My job is to come help my people make bread. That's my goal. So I'm going to talk to y'all. Thank you for coming to BP's Kitchen. I see we had this lit in here. I love the fact that you guys are interested in this. That only tells me you've casted your vote for session 2 of BP's Kitchen. I'm going to create some nice music and some nice, I want to create that corny music that comes on just before the show. And that'd be dope. That'd be dope. Peace to the family. Go to brotherpolight.com. Of course. Oh, I got it. Okay. I got to get that. That's my concierge. Go to brotherpolight.com and let's get it in. Brotherpolight.com. Go to brotherpolight.com and get your holistic mathematics class. We do have the recipe cookbook that will be coming out for the class, so don't worry about it. I'm just revising it because I want to make it better. Peace. I'm glad you had fun.